did you get so cold enough to chill my bones? It feels like I don't know you anymore. I don't understand why you're so cold.
Alright, so let's begin. First, what you want to do is you want to go into your browser and then just type in getpaint.net. There's going to be a link to it in the description below, so you don't have to type it in yourself. So once you're on the website, press get it now, and then go to download now, and then free download now. I already have the program, so I don't need it. And then in the description below, there's also going to be a link to a bunch of plugins that you need to download. And then there's going to be a video on how to download plugins into paint.net. So then I suggest that you watch that. And then once you've installed all the plugins and paint.net, you can just open up paint.net. Go to File, New, and then make sure like the width is like, actually no, it doesn't matter what your width and height is as long as they're both the same. I'm just gonna make my width 1000 pixels and my height 1000 pixels. They just have to be the same, like I said. And then once you've done that, it should be like a square, and the square should be white. So we're just gonna get rid of the white. So go over to your magic wand tool right here, hold shift and then just left click on the white, and then press Ctrl X, or you can press this little scissor tool right here, like that, to cut it. And then you should be left with the checkerboard. After that, go to your text tool, which is this T, and then just click anywhere, and then look for a font you want to use, because this is going to be your text. I'm going to use Gang of 3, and then make sure your font is big enough so that you can read your name. I'm just going to put timmytaco like that, and then center it. Oh yeah, also make sure your text is white. You can do that by making your primary color white. So then yeah, it should look like this. After that, go over to your magic wand tool again, hold down Control, and then use your mouse and just left click on the bottom text. I split my text up into 2 sections, so then I'm gonna make the bottom part blue. So then hold Control and then just left click on the text on the bottom, like this. And then for your second color, just find a color you want to use. I'm just gonna do blue, and then go to your paint bucket tool like this, and then just hold shift and just left click on the bottom text, the one where you just selected, and then deselect it once you're done. After that, just duplicate the layer like that, and then go over to this move tool right here, and then just move the layer down right now. And then after that, left click on the text, and then just use your down arrow key and just move the text down like that. Just move it down like a little bit. Alright, once you're done, just deselect it, and then just go to adjustments, hue/saturation, and then make the lightness -50 like that, and it should give it like a 3D look. After that, go back to the top layer and just merge them both, so that it turns it into one layer. And then after that, go to effects, object, and then drop shadow, and then make sure like the shadow color is black, and then bring down the blur radius. That's what I like to do, but you can play around with this. You can change like the offset X and stuff. I'm just gonna leave them both at 0. I'm gonna make my widening radius like 13, like that. And then after that, I'm just gonna go to effects, photo, and then glow. I'm gonna make my brightness like actually no, I'm just gonna leave it at the default settings like that. I'm just gonna press OK. After that, we're gonna do our background, so add a new layer and then move it down. After that, go back to like your browser and stuff, and just look for a wallpaper you want to use. The wallpaper I used is it's this game called Firewatch. They've got some really nice wallpapers, so I just used it for my profile picture. The one I used is this one. It's like the 3rd image. So then I'm just gonna right click it and then copy image. Go back into paint.net and then press Ctrl V with the bottom layer selected, and then press keep canvas size. You just want to zoom out if the image is like too big, you can press like these buttons, the magnifying glasses, to zoom in and out. And then once you've zoomed out or something, go over to this corner, hold shift and then left click on the corner and just drag it like that. And then I'm just gonna reposition it so that the deer is right there. Alright, and then just deselect it once you're done positioning it. After that, just add another new layer above your background. And then just make sure your primary color is the color you selected for your text. And then just get the paint bucket tool and then left click on your image, and then everything should be blue. And then go over here to layers and then properties, and then change the blending mode to something like overlay, and then just play with the settings. You don't have to change the blending mode to overlay, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make it like 159 or something, and then press OK once I'm done. After that, add another new layer, and then I'm gonna be using something called a light leak. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just lighting. I'm gonna leave a download to the light leaks in the description below, so if you want to use it yourself, you're happy to do so. So just press Ctrl C once you've opened up like the light leak. Go back to your profile picture. On your new layer, just press Ctrl V and then keep canvas size again. And then just I'm just gonna put it in the corner right here. And then if the image is too small, hold shift and then drag the corner like that to make it bigger. And then it should look like this. I'm just gonna deselect it. And then after that, I'm gonna go to blending mode, and then I'm gonna do glow like that. I'm probably just gonna lower the opacity a bit and then press OK. You just have to play with the settings again. So after that, I think I'm done. I'm just gonna go back to my text, go to effects, object, align, and then center both. And then it just centers the text so that it's right in the middle. And then once you're done and you're finished with everything, just go to file, save as, and then just save it somewhere on your desktop. Make sure it's a PNG file, like where it says save as type. Make sure it's a PNG or a JPEG. I'm just gonna make it a PNG, and then I'm just gonna name it profile. Oops, forgot profile picture. And then it should lead you to this screen, and just press OK if you're sure with it, and then just press flatten. And you're pretty much done. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, you're pretty much done. So I'm sorry if I stuttered a lot in this video. I don't really know what to say about that. I don't know. Anyways though, if you enjoyed the video, you can drop a comment on what type of tutorial videos you want me to make in the future, and I'll gladly do it. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.